Okay, buddy. Well, now let's move on to prospect report. And there's someone you have on the mind. We saw him, of course, last week in Nashville, the third overall pick, and his situation has since changed. So we knew that there was a strong possibility of him turning pro, as GM Jarmo Kekalainen basically said, we want him to. We think he's ready. And lo and behold, July 1st, Adam Fantilli signs his entry level deal. So what are you thinking about him right now, and what are your expectations?
Yeah, so I guess for what it's worth, I fully expected him no matter what to be going pro. Just from rumblings I heard, it was kind of just like he was waiting till the draft to finally have that conversation with the team and say like, what is the plan here? Whether it be Anaheim, whether it be Columbus, or heck, if he fell to San Jose, I think he was going to be challenging for a roster spot no matter what. So I like that. This is a guy who's going to a team here in Columbus with a pretty solid future. I think they got some really good young guys. They've got some good veterans. This is a team that took steps heading into the draft, heading into free agency to get who they wanted right away. Because you notice they've been very quiet actually in free agency, but those pickups of Severson and Provorov make their blue line much more difficult to play against. And they got David Jiricek coming in, and it's like this is going to be a stronger team. So does Fantilli all automatically fight for that number one center spot? I think he will because. While Columbus is expected to take, steps up this year, they can't do much worse than they did this year. They still have an opportunity here where, you know, there's still not a lot of pressure. A lot of people aren't still picking them to be a playoff contender, let alone anything more than that. So for them, they can take the time to give them the opportunities to learn from guys like Johnny Gaudreau, to learn from those veterans there, and get the opportunities to score. Guys like Kent Johnson might have other things to say about there. There are, again, some other guys that have already been in the system ready to take that next step. But I think with Fantilli, this is a chance for him to become the first true superstar the Columbus Blue Jackets ever had. Sorry, fans. Rick Nash is not a was never a superstar. A very, very dang good hockey player. But I'm thinking superstar, not one of the best players in the league for most of his career. Had some great years, obviously. But with Fantilli, I think that he's going to just turn this team around. Like, this guy is a completely built different player. Watching what he was able to do against college last year, he could have been playing pro, like simple as that. And we saw that at the World Championship once he got comfortable. Was actually one of Canada's better players. So I really like that there. So we'll see what happens. But I think, I'd be betting high on Toffoli right now. Obviously, not too high in the draft. He's maybe a late round sleeper guy, but someone that, given the opportunity here in Columbus to play a big role, I'd be betting on.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I even asked Jarmo Kekalainen after he made the pick, where he could see Fantilli playing. And the way he put it was like, Adam is not a checker. That's not what the role he's ever played in his career. We're not going to waste him putting him on a line like that. So he pretty much guaranteed that we're going to see him in a prominent role immediately. So I think everything you're saying is bang on there.